Hello, everyone. Hello, Trevor.
Hi.
Thank you for being here. Because Ethan isn't here again. We did, of course, miss last week because I just got back from a backpacking trip. And very tired.
I missed out on it. I'm kind of sad that I did.
It was rough. It was hard.
It was rough.
But it was a lot of fun.
I don't think I could have done it.
It was a lot of fun. It was very hard, though. The weather, it constantly rained.
Man, I would have slipped on the same.
I did a couple times.
Like right in the same place and would have broken my ankle again.
Your other ankle this time.
My other ankle.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Third Opinion podcast and radio show. I don't know what episode this is. Bless you. Ethan actually is ill. He has like the sickness. He's down with the sickness.
Poor boy.
Poor boy. Oh, I does hope he gets better. Of course.
I don't.
But then that means you get to be on the podcast all the time.
Exactly. No, I'm playing.
Political intrigue.
Get better.
I hope he does get better. That way we can record stuff. January's almost over.
I know. It's screwing with my head.
Today is like the 20th, isn't it? Yeah, today's the 20th.
It's the 20th.
And we have 11 more days. 30 days has January. What is it?
It's 31 days in January.
31 days in January. 11 more days.
11 days.
We haven't had any good memes.
I know.
We've had like 2 or 3. We haven't had any like crazy iconic as the last 2018 memes.
My favorite like current meme right now is the Sasuke choking meme.
I
like it.
I like it too.
I like it, but it's not like my favorite, but it's like the best one right now.
Yeah.
You know? It's January.
It's the memes. The best memes like come mid-year usually.
Yeah, either mid-year or like the very end.
Yeah. Oh, one of the good ones that we already have, it seems like politics always intercourse into pop culture and history. Always. I love the Donald Trump White House McDonald's meme. It's so funny. Those are always really, really funny.
Yes.
I love the one where it's like, do you kids want some juice boxes also to go with it, or whatever it was? I thought a handful of those were really funny.
Yeah, that they were funny. I sent you the Star Wars one, right? The one where
yes,
Han and Chewie and them were walking into the
from Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, they're walking into like the banquet hall where Darth Vader is waiting for them, but instead of Darth Vader,
it's Donald Trump.
It's Donald Trump
with all the McDonald's. I really want to know. So I assume obviously there's like fast food in DC.
Yeah,
but it's like, obviously Donald Trump himself did not go and order all that stuff. That's a huge liability thing. A lot of security. We would have heard about it beforehand.
Yeah.
So, and usually he
did pay for it. Though.
He did pay for it. He says he paid for it, and that's enough for me, honestly.
Yeah. He's got the money for it. So
yeah, he definitely. But in the past, the White House has people that specifically their identities are like kind of secreted.
Yeah.
And they go like buy groceries and collect stuff, for the White House.
Yeah. That's
just been the way it's been since like the 50s and 60s. Just because it's a big ordeal for the president to go out and go buy groceries. Like, like it's a big deal. So I wonder how they went about ordering and buying all that stuff. Because there's a lot of food there. It was a banquet amount of fast food.
I don't know. But people getting mad about it is dumb.
I didn't really get mad about it. I thought it was really goofy.
Yeah, it is goofy.
I wasn't
but
mad. I'm mad about other things. I'm not mad about Donald Trump getting McDonald's for everybody.
Yeah, I know. But people did get mad saying like those sports players, I don't know, are they basketball, football? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think it's basketball, but I'm
sorry.
Sorry.
I'm not a sports person.
Yeah, anyways, that sports team, they don't need all that junk food and all that.
If the only time they have junk food is with the president, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it is fine. So I think it's a dumb thing to get mad about.
Yeah, it is really silly that you're going to like the place that historically has always had like 5-star chefs, like the best.
Yeah, but JFK had Dr. Peppers. Didn't you watch Forrest Gump?
Yes, I have seen Forrest Gump, Trevor. Thank you. In fact, I have seen the film Forrest Gump. So you completely, hey, you just destroyed the liberals on that with that argument. Hey, we're memeing. We're making jokes here. Please don't get upset with us. We're just making jokes. We like to have fun. Oh, speaking of having fun, we filmed the first of soon to be many.
Yes.
Well, I'll say soon, monthly. Smash Brothers Ultimate Tournament.
Woo.
I won't spoil it here. Dalton lost.
Some furniture was broken, but you'll have to wait and see.
Watch the video on if you're listening to this on the radio, go to our YouTube channel, Third Opinion Media. You can just type it in the YouTube search bar with the first or second one probably. Yeah. The video will be up relatively soon, I hope. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to film it and record it. And then we played Mario Party after that. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So for the first game for Mario Party, like we were actually playing and having a good time. But at that point, I was like, I really need to get a lot of this stuff written. And Andrew's here with me. I never see Andrew in person like that often because he lives a city away.
You went
so
off
I was
and
done.
did D&D.
I was done. Yeah. For the second game, I was done.
We should have just taken you out.
Honestly, yes.
Because I wasn't in the first game because it's a maximum of 4 apparently.
Which is really silly because I know for the other ones, not for all the other ones, but for some of the other ones.
I think they're just trying to go back to basics and they're like 4-player.
This new Mario Party, Super Mario Party.
It's a good time.
It is a lot of fun. It's pretty simple also. Like I would say it's probably the most kid gamey out of all of them, but not like a kid game, like a family game.
Yeah.
Like
it's
I
a
feel
party
like
game.
Yeah, I feel like you could play it. I could play it. My sisters could play it. My mom could play it if she had to. Like it's not really, the learning curve is not hard at all.
It's
really.
not. Let's see. I was going to say I hate the Mario Party franchise. I hate it. Not because like
you're bad at them or anything.
No, it's not because of that. I am bad at them, but that's not the reason. I love the new one, but I'm bad at it.
It seems like they have done nothing new. For a while they did nothing new.
Even the first ones though, I wasn't even like that excited about them. I mean, I was a baby then, but like whenever like I go back and play them, I'm just like
yeah.
They're not for me, but this new one is like really fun.
This new one seems like it's for everybody. Like anybody can tag in, tag out, and play a 10-round game.
Also, it's a lot more strategic than the others.
There is a lot more strategy involved, but it seems like there's a lot of a lot more random elements also. Like there's a strategy player base, but like game wide, it's like more random. Like, I mean, at the end of the game that we played, the first one, it said that I was going to win, and I'm like, okay, that's not possible.
They said that I was going to win. Sorry.
It's all right.
They said that I was going to win, like, or King Babam or whatever was like, I think he's going to win.
Yeah.
He chose me, came in second.
Yeah. And all the other ones that haven't really predicted my reference is Mario Party 8 for the Wii.
Yeah,
which was the last game developed by Hudson Soft before they swapped over developers.
Rest in peace, Hudson.
Rest in peace. They didn't have prediction stuff, but they had like a lot of candy and circus elements to it. Like each game has like a specific theme, and it seems like in Super Mario Party, the newest one for the Switch, it's like everyone's just hanging out and playing a party game. Yeah, character wide and player wide.
That's literally it. Whenever I first got it, I watched the opening cutscene that we skipped through, which doesn't even matter. It's like we got a story.
It does not affect the rest of the game.
No, you don't.
No one is playing the story of Super Mario Party.
Exactly. It's like, hey, we're all here. Let's have a game. Let's play games. And then like the villains show up and they're like, we're playing too, and they're like, okay, and that's it.
And then you play Super Mario Party. Yeah. What else was I gonna say about it? Like, it's a lot of fun, and it's kind of the same thing with Super Smash Brothers or Smash Brothers Ultimate is the new Smash Brothers game. What a wonderful time! I love. Three of my favorite Nintendo games are like my 5 favorite Nintendo games. Like Super Mario World is my favorite Mario game, like Super Mario game. And then my favorite Mario Party is the new Mario Party. My favorite Smash Bros. Is the new one. My favorite Zelda game is Breath of the Wild. Like it just goes to show they've really been putting a lot of effort and attention and detail into the new Switch games.
It does show. There are a few exceptions. Mario Tennis Aces is not.
That's best. Like a mini game. Yeah.
Yeah. they had a single player game, portion of it, but it just wasn't up to snuff. I don't think.
Yeah, and
I got it. It was fun, but I got rid of it. Went to Game Exchange, cashed that in.
Yeah, cashed that boy in.
Yeah, I got rid of 3 Switch games and got $90.
Pretty good.
In store credit, might I add. 60 if it were.
But I feel like with you, that money would have gone right back to other stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my.
Yeah.
That was my thing. I probably still have like $40 left to spend. So hey. It's nice.
But yeah, I feel like all these new Switch games have just been really solid. The big ones have been really solid. I feel like Mario Tennis Aces is just like a thing that they wanted to make and develop just to have.
And now we have a new Luigi's Mansion coming out.
I'm excited for that. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Very excited, and a new, not the Hey You Pikachu or Hey You Eevee or whatever, or Let's Go. Sorry, Hey You Pikachu was an N64 game. But they're having a new mainline Pokemon.
Oh game I forgot that
on the Switch. Not this.
Let's Go stuff.
Pokemon Go mixed with the mainstream.
Yeah, like they're making an actual Pokemon game.
Yeah, an actual.
I'm
Pokemon
excited
game.
for that. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
I know.
I hope.
I'm excited.
I feel like it's gonna be like all the other ones, 3D and all that. I just do not enjoy 3D Pokemon games. I like 2D Pokemon a lot more.
The gameplay. I shouldn't really say much because I haven't played much of Pokemon.
I've played like 2 or 3 games
outside of the newest one that came out at the end of the year. And I'm having a fine, good time.
That's good.
It's a really interesting experience because I wanted to go in and expect like a mainline Pokemon game, but it's not. It's Pokemon Light.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I needed to kind of like
to introduce you into the actual. Yeah.
And I'm having a good time running around catching Pokemon and stuff. Like it's a good time. Wasting a lot of Pokeballs on Psyduck. I did. I ran into Psyduck like 3 times and was like, ugh.
Yeah, I feel like that probably was what my problem was, is that I immediately bought Pokemon X and Y. It was like $35 when I got it for the Nintendo for the 3DS. And I played for 45 minutes. I'm like, I do not know what's going on. I don't enjoy this. The game's ugly. I don't like it. I probably should have honestly just gotten a really cheap old Game Boy and then an old Pokemon for that and start there, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I played a Game Boy Pokemon with Andrew and I really enjoyed that.
I heard Sun and Moon was good, though. It's the thing.
I haven't really bothered with it. X and Y was like, I'm not going to. Pokemon's not my thing. Pokemon just isn't my thing, is really what it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can understand that. I thought that for the longest time, too. And it wasn't until I got more accustomed to, RPGs and stuff. So
yeah. I'm just not a big RPG guy. There's, a couple of games I don't really enjoy. Like, RPG is one of them. MMOs I don't really care for.
Collectathon platformers are my bread and butter. Love those things. Mario Odyssey, Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
Spyro.
Yeah.
Spyro. I got the Reignited trilogy for Christmas. I am eating through this thing. It took me 2 days to complete the first game. Or when I say complete, I didn't do the flying levels because I don't like those. But I got every gem and I got everything except for those flying stages. So I hopped on to the second game in the trilogy, and I 100%ed the first 2 hub worlds. That in the third one I could go straight to the final boss, and I just finished the game without even without playing any of the other levels. I haven't started the third game yet, but
yeah. I really want to get my PS3 plugged back in and everything, and I really want to play through all the Sly Cooper games again.
Oh yeah,
I love those games.
I played the most recent one. The was it Raccoon of Time or whatever, the time travel one?
Maybe, I don't know. I stopped at the third one.
It's a good time.
They're a lot of fun.
The originals though is the thing.
The original I think was for the PS2 maybe.
Yeah.
Well, it's Sucker Punch, and Sucker Punch. It's crazy to see Sucker Punch do the Sly Cooper games and then do Infamous, and now they're making Ghost of Tsushima, They're making a historical Japanese game.
That's them?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I am really excited.
I am too.
For that now.
Yeah. It's
not
weird
to say that I wasn't excited before, but now it's like
it's really weird to see them do that.
It's like hearing like this big game coming out and then all of a sudden like Rare is in charge. It's like okay.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Sucker Puncher 2. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I said this last time. Yeah. Black Cooper, Infamous, and other making Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, that is really interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty wild to see that they're doing, fun cartoon games and then kind of a serious story-based game with a bunch of sci-fi elements.
Yeah.
And now they're making a historical Japanese game.
Yeah. Have you played the Infamous games?
I played through the original one.
I did too.
The second one, they swap voice actors and then swap like story and motivation. I'm like, I'm not really feeling this.
Yeah, I didn't play the second one. That's more because I was a broke boy when it came out. But I did play through the first one, and I ate it up just like Spyro.
I really enjoyed it.
I loved it. I loved the open world elements and powering up.
Yeah.
It really made me feel like a superhero.
Yeah.
I went the good route for the first one.
Same.
And then the evil route for for my second playthrough.
Yeah.
And the gameplay styles are so different.
They really are.
Like the good side is more like shooting from afar.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, the evil is, like, bring them in close and, like, stealing their souls and stuff,
Yeah, it's...
It also makes the game a little easier because you don't care about human life at that point.
Yeah.
And you can just steal health from, like, random citizens.
Yeah, I forgot about all of that. Yeah, what a fun game. As far as I know, I still have it for my PS3. I haven't touched my PS3 in, like, a long time. There's a few, like, old fun party games. For the PS4, the same developer that made, I think it was Sony Computer Entertainment Japan, made a PS3 two-player or co-op game. You can play by yourself, but a co-op game. For the PS4, they made Resogun.
Resogun?
Yeah, it's like you go around like a planet or like an area, and like you're in a spaceship and you shoot aliens and rescue people.
Gotcha.
They made I think it's called Stardust. I don't know what it's called.
I've heard of Stardust.
Stardust PS3. Super Stardust HD, that's what it is.
Okay.
It's like you're on a spaceship and you go around a planet and you shoot aliens and defend the planet. And you can it's co-op also. And developers House Marquee and Any Fun Games. 2007. So it's like right when it came out. When the PS3 came out.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I think they made it for VR now, for the PS4, for PS4 VR, I believe. Gotcha. But yeah, I want to play a bunch of those fun games. Another one that was made was The Last Guy, and so you go around all of these or you go around popular cities in the world, and you rescue civilians from being eaten by these kaiju-style giant monsters. And it's like it's a very Japanese game because like whenever you enter like the main section to go rescue people, the announcer's like the last guy, and then like it starts playing like disco, like late '90s disco Japanese music while you're like rescuing people. But the really main point of the game was because they used the Google Earth imaging systems for 2006 and 2007 to make these maps. So when you're looking at San Francisco, it really was the Google Earth image of 2007.
It's very modern San Francisco.
Well, yeah, it's 12 years old now at this point.
Yeah,
but they used it's me. Don't worry about it.
Furniture is broken again.
It's me this time. Don't worry about it. They actually like used the Google Earth images, which at that time was brand new. For 2005, 2006, 2007, they used the images and made the maps out of Google Earth stuff. It was very cool. I remember that being like a really big selling point. It was like we're using real maps for Tokyo, Japan. They had like all of the stuff for them. It's pretty neat. It's crazy to see how far games have come since then.
Sounds cool.
It is very cool.
Speaking of,
it's very hard as far as I remember.
Speaking of games that just might not age too well, but are coming back. Kingdom Hearts 3. What do you think about that?
I'm just not into Kingdom Hearts. I just like them. Not really.
I should say I love Kingdom Hearts, not for the story like some people.
Yeah.
Some people are like, the story, it's so deep. No, it's not. It's Final Fantasy and Disney characters clashing. It's the same idea of like Disney Infinity. If you play that, it's like taking two.
Yeah, just stacking them together.
Yeah,
and making a game out of it somehow.
It's great because of that. You can summon like random Disney
Goofy.
characters.
You can get Goofy and make
Goofy and Donald are with you throughout all 3 games.
Yeah.
So
they're making
it's
a new
great.
not a new Final Fantasy. They're making a new Kingdom Hearts, aren't they?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay, good.
It's coming out the 29th
of January.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or John Wick 2 or John Wick 3 is coming out in May, and I had no idea until I saw the trailer.
I know that they really held back on showing like a trailer.
Yeah, they really did.
I remember the first image that I saw of the movie was just him on a horse.
Or on a horse in New York City. Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I love it.
I was like, I wonder where they're going to go with John Wick 3, and then I see that, and it's like,
okay,
I'm on board.
I have full confidence in them. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for the movie.
I love it.
I can't wait to talk about it. I can't wait to talk about that movie, and then us just like talking about the entire John Wick trilogy. And
I still need to watch the second. I still do.
It's so good. It's a Terminator 2 situation.
Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the first one's just a really good movie. The second one is better in every way. Like they took all the good parts and made them better. All the bad parts they left out.
You got any other movies that you're just like clamoring for 2019?
Avengers, the new Avengers.
Yeah.
The third Star Wars, or ninth the new Star Wars movie.
The third sequel.
Star Wars, No More Jedi. Star Wars Episode 9, Jedis are gone.
Star Wars Episode 9. Maybe we might have something new. Hey, but that's a video for another day.
It is. That is another Star Wars rant that we either do before or after. Do you want to do a bingo card for that? For the Star Wars film?
I would be all over that.
We need to. And I'll let you make the bingo card this time because I've done the past of them, the past 4 or 5, and I'm like, I hate doing this.
You hate doing it?
I hate because I have to like stop and manually make a bingo card.
Okay,
like the template for them is like not easy to find.
Okay.
It took me forever to find a template, and that was like for the last one that we did, which was Avengers.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the first one that we did was 2018.
I mean, you
bingo.
could just write it down.
But then I don't know how I'm going to like put it on as a picture, as an image, in a video.
Take a picture.
I guess take a picture. I guess I can
I
do
don't
that.
know. I don't know. I am very like, I'm like low
tech.
Yeah, I'm low tech. Okay.
Low tech, low budget. I should do that with the memes. We were going to do a meme show, but I just did not enjoy the video that it turned out to be. It just wasn't.
It was fun for us to film, but
it wasn't fun to watch, really, which is honestly a shame. But what if we did that for the memes? Like I took a picture of the meme on my phone, and then put that picture in the video when I could have easily just put the meme.
Look, camera.
That'd be horrible. That'd be a hilarious selling point.
Can you guys see this?
That'd be a hilarious selling point. That'd be dumb for a video.
Yeah, it would. It'd be hit or miss.
I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend? I bet he doesn't kiss ya.
Moi.
Virgo!
By the 9, he hit the dab.
We should do a meme video, but I don't know how we're going to do. There's so many meme videos that already exist. And for us to just talk about memes is like
boring.
Beating a dead horse. Oh, what was it? Feeding a fed horse?
Feeding a
fed horse. At that point, it's just us feeding a fed horse.
That's one meme I wish that stuck around a little bit longer. But
yeah, me too. Oh, I during the car video, also go to our YouTube channel and watch the car video. Me and Ethan went to Murfreesboro and Franklin and bought Nerf guns and my mom's F-Type, the Jaguar. A lot of fun. We had a fun day. A lot of footage, and it's like turned out to be like a 17-minute long video. Not even like 3 hours of just like extra footage in case we needed it, but the video's like 16 minutes long.
Yeah.
I mentioned at like the very beginning, I think. I said, feed 2 birds with 1 scone, I think is what I said. And Ethan didn't he didn't like catch it whenever I said it. And like, when as soon as I said it, I had the biggest grin, looked at the camera like,
He didn't catch it?
He didn't catch it.
Oh, no.
He was probably actively ignoring me whenever I said that. Because he hates the PETA thing.
Oh, he hates it?
He thinks
he thinks
the meme is goofy, but he's like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It is. It's dumb.
It is pretty dumb.
Because we don't mean to actually beat a dead horse.
Or kill two birds with one stone. I've never killed a bird in my life. Even by incident, I haven't killed a bird.
Remember the time that I nearly ran over a bird?
When?
We were on our way... We were on our way to Murfreesboro or something, weren't we?
We're on the way to Kyle's to shoot something.
Yeah.
And there's this ginormous vulture, vulture hawk in the middle of the road eating some kind of dog or something.
I slow down and I'm going to go this other way, and he's like,
it's no joke, Trevor.
And goes right in front of my car.
No joke, Trevor. Okay. It's like encountering Man-Bat and Batman. It's really what it was. It's like you're roping up to a building with Batman's grappling hook, and then all of a sudden you see this ginormous bat of a man.
Rar XD
pounces on you. Yeah, like this ginormous. No joke. Have you seen a vulture thing? Those, or what are they? Vulture hawks? Buzzard.
Buzzards?
Around here they have a different name.
Okay.
Whatever they're called. Vulture hawks. I don't know what they're called around here. I don't remember. Their wingspan is like huge. 7 feet long.
It's huge.
They're big. They're ginormous birds. And you were slowing down, pretty gradually, and then it's like it flies away directly at the car, like grab the steering wheel.
No one was hurt.
No, we were fine, except for our pants probably, because this giant bird's flying at Trevor's car. After eating what we could only assume was a deer, it probably killed the deer itself. And now it's gonna kill us. That was a weird day.
It was.
Now I remember that. There was also an Amish.
Was that the same day?
I think it was the same day.
Yeah, we got stuck behind some. I want to say Amish because Mennonites actually drive cars, don't they?
Every once in a while, yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna just say that they were Amish in a.
I'm pretty sure they're Amish.
Horse-drawn buggy.
Yeah.
And
just on the road, and what's going on here?
We're just
yada yada. Give us a break.
Yeah, exactly. That day was something else.
That was something else.
Yeah.
That was a weird time. I'm very glad, and I love Kyle to death. I'm very glad they don't have to go to Murfreesboro once every other week to go film stuff anymore.
I know. I'm so glad for that.
I'm also glad that he got a B.
I love.
That goes to show that we're not A-list actors. We're B-list actors.
So we're Bruce Campbell level right now.
Yeah. I'm fine with being Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
I had to look something up recently because I wanted to use it as an insert for a video. It was actually during the car video, the second car video that we did, me and Ethan. And I'm pretty sure I said groovy at something that he said, and I'm pretty sure he didn't catch the reference just because we have seen so many movies.
Yeah.
But I said or he's like, whenever you get up here to Murfreesboro, you're going to turn left and then turn right, and then we'll be at the Super Target, wherever the Super Target is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, groovy. I said it like that, and I wanted to insert him going groovy like that from the movie, but I didn't. I ended up not using that part of the footage.
Groovy. Superimpose his face over yours.
Yeah. Well, I did that for Trevor. Real quick. Actually, do you want to record for another 15 minutes?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, we'll go ahead and stop the podcast for this part for radio here. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
Please follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on YouTube. We'll see you guys in next week's podcast on the radio.
Goodbye.
Alrighty, now you cool kids that are here left over for the YouTube, you know what's up. You know what's good. We can say curse words. Darn.
Dang nabbit.
Dag nabbit.
No,
actually, you know what? I'm going to censor both of those.
There is one meme I got to show you after this.
Yeah.
But I'll show you later. So that has something to do with that.
So, do you remember for the Ready Player One viewing party that we did last year, like 1 year ago.
Yes.
Also, I take back my 10 for that video, for that movie.
Oh, you do? What is it?
A 5. It's completely average.
Okay.
Completely average. It's 10 because it was fresh for me after having seen only very good movies and having a nice relaxing break from really good movies to watch an okay movie. I was like, it's 10. It's perfect. It's perfect for what I needed.
It is junk food.
It's junk food. Yeah, it's like calling a McDonald's burger. It's like calling a Big Mac a 10 out of 10 food. It's not. It's like a 5 max. It's junk food.
But it's still okay.
Yeah. It's what you want sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's mine. There we go. I was like, what was that popping noise? So, also, I'm going to get us an interface, like to adjust volumes and stuff.
Yeah.
And then headphones also. Like, just if you want to bring headphones or earbuds, we can plug them directly into the interface. That way we can hear each other better.
Oh, okay.
I'll do that whenever I make the set for my other room.
Gotcha.
So whenever I was talking about how they use music so poorly in Ready Player One, and you saying superimposing Bruce Campbell saying groovy. Whenever I said it, I remember me saying, I was talking about how dreary and how horrible that world is, and like how the main character is just like completely ignoring everything around him.
Yeah.
And I made the joke like, might as well jump. Like I remember making that joke, and then adding in Van Halen's Jump on me saying that, and how that is an easy editing technique to do. Like it's pretty easy to do, actually. Like just adding in someone saying something on top of them saying it.
So did you actually do that? Because it's been a while since I've seen the video.
Yes,
you did do it
for the Ready Player One. Yeah, I wanted to specifically do like that, and at the
Jump!
time, it was a new technique for me to learn how to edit it. But now it's like a really easy thing to do.
Yeah.
It just has to be that you have to make sure your cadence is matching the original cadence. Because obviously, if I want, you gotta go and jump, like it doesn't match.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to match it as close as possible, like, go ahead and jump. That matches the song.
Yeah.
And I did it perfectly. Apparently, I remembered exactly how the song sounded, and I superimposed it like it matches beautifully. I'll show it to you here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
But it's like I matched it wonderfully, and it made that editing so much easier. So for the Bruce Campbell one, I did it. It did not end up in the video, but I get matched perfectly also. Like it was really funny. Like I perfectly matched him saying groovy. Yeah.
Also,
perfect.
I kind of wish that I brought this up on the actual podcast. But have you noticed that if you guys have seen the new animated Spider-Man movie, okay?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Have you noticed that Peter B. Parker kind of looks like Bruce Campbell?
He does kinda.
There's one I don't know if I can find it right now, but there's like one like part that just looks so much like Bruce Campbell. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention on the actual podcast proper either. I'm going to make Viewing Party 7, where we are watching Robo-Dog 2 Airborne. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that hunko junko.
I am too.
I'm going to make it match the first viewing party that we did, like editing style, art style, structuring. I'm going to make it match that first one, and I'm probably going to tear up while editing it, but it's going to be a lot of fun to do. Like I'm going to have like all the nature shots and inserts. And have like really, really egregious like cutaways and star wipes and all that.
I love it.
Like really, really goofy transitions. I'm gonna enjoy doing that. Oh, it was the front structure part of my seat is what fell out. Is what that noise was. I just gotta tighten them back up. I've had these chairs for a year and a half.
Just gotta tighten.
I just gotta tighten them back up. But yeah, I'm really excited to watch Robo-Dog. It'll probably be like a 3-hour shoot max, honestly. If we start at 7, we'll be done at 10. But I gotta get it to where Ethan's not ill, Andrew is in McMinnville, and me and you are also available. Gotcha. And I want to like film it as soon as possible and do it as soon as possible, that way I can have the editing done sooner. But Andrew is busy next weekend. We're busy the weekend after that.
I know.
And then you're busy the weekend after that again. So we'll probably just have to like do it February 2nd, that Saturday. The Saturday up before we go. And then me edit it like crazy and have everything done.
Yeah.
I'll probably just have to like go to town on editing. Which is why I also want Robert to send me the Smash Brothers stuff. like as soon as possible. I got to figure out how to get them off of the vault or whatever. Have him send them to me, or you take a flash drive up there or whatever, and then get them like, just as soon as I possibly can. Because I don't like having footage backed up too long. I think that's also probably what killed our meme show video. Is me having the footage backed up too long. Because by the time we did it, like no one, like there's already 4 more memes that came out by then.
Yeah.
And that's why I think PewDiePie does a good job of not his meme review show.
Yeah.
He does a good job of not doing that because he does weekly 2 or 3 memes from that week or that past week. So obviously it's like he did he's done. If you go and look up his meme review like playlist, if he even has a playlist for it, I'm sure he does. If you look up some of them, you'll be like, oh, I know he did that meme. It's because he has done all the memes. He's done all the memes.
He's done them all.
He's done them all, and like he keeps he keeps doing them.
Yeah.
Like, if it was a monthly thing, it'd be kind of.
I think it's strange how he has attached himself to Crab Rave so much. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad meme.
Yeah.
But it's just a strange one to get attached to.
It is a strange one. It's a strange meme because it's like just a video of a crab rave.
Obama is gone.
Obama is gone. My wife took the kids.
Yeah, it's so funny.
But yeah, the meme video. I've only scrapped 2 projects out of 75, 80 views that we've done so far. For the video 100 video special, I want to be all of us just standing around with like those little like congratulations, like one of those pop things that you pull, party hats, and then like 100 glasses and going. Like, and that's 100 video.
And that's it.
And that's it. Like 15 seconds long.
I love it.
100 videos, and then we don't even talk about it. We don't even address it after that. Like that's just the video.
I love it. Except now we're addressing it.
Yeah, but we're not gonna talk about it again after this.
Gotcha.
Robert asked me if I was gonna film us doing D&D, and I said, not really.
That'd be a little. I don't know.
I know the 4 of us, the 5 of us, would be okay with it.
Yeah.
Me, you, Andrew, Kyle, and Dalton.
Yeah.
The 5 of us are okay with it. I don't think I know the other 3 would not be cool with filming.
Yeah.
And there's no reason for us to film it.
Also, most of the stuff that we do is only like really for us.
Exactly.
I don't think it would be funny to anyone else.
Exactly.
It's the thing.
And I'm not saying that they're not cool. I'm sure once we get to know them more and then like hang out with them more, once I do at least, and like, be the DM for a while, which I'm very excited to do. Maybe like a one-off we'll film sometime, maybe. But
do
filming
like a quick adventure. Yeah.
Well, a one-off is like usually a 1 session story or campaign.
Yeah.
Very rarely is it 2 sessions. Maybe we'll do a one-off, just like the 7 of us sometime. Me, you, Kyle, Dalton, Andrew,
just for the heck of it.
Ethan, Trevor, I don't know. Or Ethan, Robert, you Trevor.
I was wondering why you said my name. I'm like, yes.
I did it like a dozen times last night, and it freaks me out because I'm always like, am I really here? Or am I just talking about future when I'm editing videos? That line always is like, It's like, whose hand is this? Is this the demon's hand or is it my hand?
I am
another
possessed.
Evil Dead reference for you. But yeah, maybe we'll do a one-off at some point. But it's just a little too weird for me to film. I would love to have, for memory's sake, me filming my first DM run.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's just, if you want to watch people play Dungeons and Dragons, watch Critical Role. Watch the Critical Role second campaign, or watch anybody else do it.
There's a few people that like to do it. I know. Does Game Grumps have a DM session? I don't know if it's filmed, but
I don't know if it's filmed either.
And I know that if you know the YouTuber Pro Jared, he DMs. Yeah.
Pro Jared's pretty good.
He has Dungeons and Dragons December.
Yeah, that's like his thing.
Love. Yeah. He only had one video in 2018 for
he did
December or whatever.
Yeah.
I was kind of sad, but
yeah,
it was a good video.
It was a good video. I did enjoy it.
Not complaining.
He said that one of his DMs did like a Predator style story.
Yes.
I still want to do that for us sometime.
Yeah.
The only problem is that those require a decent amount of writing, and I figured that would just be easier for my first game to start and finish this story first.
Yeah.
And then see who else wants to play, who else wants to do something like that. But yeah, I would love to do like a jungle rescue mission exploring type thing, and then have just the Predator show up and try to kill you guys. I think that would be a lot of fun.
That's so.
It
was such a funny story.
It was a hilarious video. Yeah, they were just fighting the Predator from the Predator movie.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
I forget if they all died or
no. They ended up killing him after like a really long battle.
Oh, okay.
Like a really big like series of battles, and like they ended up taking like his blaster gauntlet also. So yeah, they ended up having an alien.
I think they took it on the rest of the adventure as well.
Yeah, they did. And then he made it to where it's like you had to have a specific feat to be able to wield it, which Jared's character had, so he could use it like 5 times a day. And it like did like 5d8 or whatever. It was like a lot of damage. I don't think it was that much, but it was like it's this alien space gun in Dungeons and Dragons. Like it's not unheard of.
It's funny. It's funny.
It is really funny. I want to do that. I want to do kind of spoilers if you're going to be the player in it. I want to do an alien type thing where I want you to hear it. I want to do an alien type thing where you guys are like
find ET.
No, that'd be fun though.
Not that alien.
Go on like just a regular mission to go pick up supplies for somebody or whatever, and then the supplies turn out to be like a monster that is now on your ship.
Yeah,
I want
like in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah,
kind of shit. Yeah. Okay, I was thinking, what are we gonna be in like a dark forest or?
That'd be neat, but I guess like that could be cool.
I think the sea would be better because it'd be
provides more the isolation aspect.
Yeah, more isolation.
Yeah, I could do like a really big ship. You're fine. I could do like a really, really big ship and then like have it to where this thing is specifically hides in the shadow. Because there are, no joke, thousands of monsters in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, one of them has to at least a little bit resemble a xenomorph.
Yeah, there definitely are some. For They Live, I was thinking about doing an Oni, which are they are large monsters, but they can morph their body and resemble humans.
Oh, cool.
And I was thinking that'd be neat, but the only problem is that like if you find somebody out in the middle of a tavern, you now have a giant monster inside of a tavern, which would be kind of hard to fight. And I want to be like,
that'd be cool though.
It'd be cool, but it's like I don't want you to fight monsters. I want you to fight alien humanoid things.
Yeah.
That are medium size. Because like you're not really fighting monsters is the thing in Dungeons and Dragons, but for this I don't want you to fight monsters really.
Gotcha.
Which is why we ended up not doing, They Live for our first campaign.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just do it later. Plus I gotta write a bunch of stuff for it. So
I really want to get into DMing as well. I want to write my own stuff. Maybe my own stories, maybe adapt like a movie or a TV show.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I would love to do a Stranger Things one. I mentioned it to you.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome because of how much D&D like is integral to the
story
whole story of Stranger Things, which is kind of why I wanted to do D&D.
Yeah.
Which sounds dumb. I'm sure a lot of people were like introduced to D&D through Stranger Things, and
maybe
like me. So, but
mine was just Robert mentioning, hey, we want to come play D&D one night at a friend's house. I'm like, I don't know who any of these other people are, but sure, sure, might as well. And then it was like, hey, let's make you a character. I'm like, I want to be a wizard like Gandalf, and it's like, all right, so does everyone. We'll make you a character. So I ended up making my first character.
Everyone.
I ended up making my character me, but a wizard, basically.
Me, but a wizard.
Pretty much is what I ended up making.
I ended up making Yoda.
Yeah, I just think it's really funny.
But not like overpowered Yoda. He's just Yoda.
Yeah. I'm excited for ours.
He has a few magical abilities, but nothing too great now.
Andrew's already made his character also. I won't tell you anything about his story or whatever, but he is a warlock bird person named Terry. So his name is Terry Bird. I do love like the naming convention. The naming convention for Aarakocras, which is the bird race in Dungeons and Dragons, is not at all what me and Andrew are doing with them. Like its name is like one of the suggested names is like Arya for like a, and they're gender interchangeable also, like Arya or Aranax or like very vowel centric airy type names. Or loosely, mouth type names.
Like the air, they're birds. Wow.
Kinda, yeah. But like, I love doing Frank Bird Terry Bird, and they're all related.
Frank Bird.
Frank Bird.
Terry Bird.
Terry Bird.
Big Bird.
Jackson Bird. Michael Bird. James Bird.
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
Bird Box.
I got to text Andrew to change his character's name from Terry to Larry Bird. But yeah,
this is dumb.
So yeah, he has a warlock bird person. Because he wants to fly and cast spells is pretty much what he said he wanted to do.
That is pretty cool, though.
That is really awesome.
I am going to fly over here and just cast a freezing spell down.
I'm going to fly up 50 feet and cast Eldritch Blast. Yeah, I'm really excited. And I'm glad. Andrew said that he's able to do, if it's a set in stone time, he can totally do it like every weekend. Yeah. Which I'm thinking is great, awesome.
I'm hoping that it works out.
I do too.
I hate that I, in particular, am so busy in February that we can't just like do it earlier.
Yeah, or that you're just lacking experience to deal with also. Because I think you would be good at it. But it's a big undertaking. Yeah. But getting introduced to it is like not a thing at all. Because I've told you a dozen times already that I have the first chapter of the story written, like up to the first quest and when you get back. I have that written, but I don't have the thing that I'm going to find is the hardest is writing all of the minor or side stuff. Mm-hmm. Like I have the main quest, which is 1. There's a couple of side quests that you can find upon or stumble upon. It's like 2 or 3. But then like all of the area around you will always have stuff open if you want to just veer off the main course and do something else. And that's like a very couple good 1,000 things. Yeah. Yeah. And especially we're doing the biggest city in the northern section of the Dungeons & Dragons.
That was a Hamilton reference. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't like non-presidents. This is a president-only household.
This is dedicated to Hamilton, the greatest president of all time. That's a Jax Films reference, by the way.
I wonder how many people actually thought that Alexander Hamilton was a president.
My mom.
What? Oh, that makes sense, actually. Isn't she a teacher?
No.
Okay.
She's a secretary.
Secretary. Oh, that's different.
Yeah, she's wait, should I say this on air? I don't feel comfortable with discussing someone else's personal.
Then you don't have to.
Yeah, so I'm not going to.
This is the internet part also, so it's
yeah.
But yeah, huh? Well, my mom didn't know where Alaska was, so I feel like that's fine.
That's hilarious.
I was waiting to see what you were going to say, so I could say, "What's so funny, Trevor?" Your mom didn't know that Alexander Hamilton wasn't a president.
I know.
Anyway, welcome back from that cut that I just made real quick. I love it when jokes aren't in the podcast. Anyway.
We kind of went off on a tangent.
For like a few seconds. I like to, and I have no qualms with cutting a tangent early anymore. Because it would end up being a big thing that I have to figure out later to fix. I'm like, this is going to be a quick 1-2 to fix.
Yeah.
I think I did that during the Christmas thing. Like we had 2 or 3 tangents that I just edited out, and like in Ethan's part, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to talk about this part of this anymore. Like I just cut. It's all about yes-anding.
Yeah,
that's what improv is about. That's how I live my life. But I have no problem with being like, no, stop.
Yes and.
Yes and. Nah, no. Stop. Nah. No. Nah. That is like one of the meanest things you can do in improv. Is like, we're good.
I've seen a few improv performances. Some of them were laugh out loud. Yeah. Some of them fall flat though.
Some of them not fun at all.
And I'm not bringing up the meme again. Okay, they really are hit or miss.
They really are. They really are. Like, I feel like that's a lot of live performances though.
They're either some of the funniest things you can ever watch, or kind of like
SourceFed.
Really?
SourceFed. The improv in SourceFed was constantly just gut busting laughing.
One of my first improv performances that I
performed in.
No, that I remember like actually seeing, because I am not an improv actor at all. I forget. I don't even know who they were. I don't remember a lot about it. I just remember one of them went off stage and they were doing like personal, not personal. What is it like a help service line?
Yeah.
One of them played a woman who he was off stage. He had to play a woman who had a disgruntled customer.
Okay.
And I just remember him as a woman just yelling over thousands of middle school boys and girls going, "I want my Chunky Monkey!" Talking about like ice cream or something. And I'm like, what the?
What was it?
It was just an improv thing.
Oh, that's fun.
It was just an improv show. That's
fun.
all it was. It was at a Christian youth rally.
Christian youth rally.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
So I just remember I want my Chunky Monkey being
the thing.
Being the thing.
Being a meme.
it was a meme for that weekend, I believe.
That's really funny.
It was quite fun.
That sounds fun. Yeah, I love improv stuff.
And I was also in middle school, so it might not even be as funny as
yeah, it's
obviously.
Fine. Yeah,
but it's a good memory.
Yeah, it's like my middle school, my pre-13-year-old years were probably not that sad, honestly. If I look back, I was like, oh, I'm so sad and brooding all the time. It's like, it wasn't that bad. Wait until you're an adult, kid.
Yeah, I think
you won't have money ever.
I think that's how it honestly is.
Yeah, that seems to be the case for a lot of times. I'm very glad that me and you are somewhat developed adults.
Somewhat,
I don't want to say
maybe.
well-developed adults, but enough to where we're
not
doing anything. Andrew was talking about how whenever he was still in school, like a thing that they were doing when they were in middle school or whatever, and like how he hadn't talked to any of them. And then joined Boy Scouts and met me, and me and him have been best friends for 6 years now, I think. He said that someone from whenever he was still in school sent him a message on Facebook, and like immediately referenced something from then. He's like, "Ugh, big yikes!" Big
yikes.
He didn't say that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But he's like, "Ooh, I don't want to talk to them." Like immediately ignored them and did not talk to them. Because like they referenced some kind of like cringy thing from middle school.
Oh, I hate when that.
He's like, oh. It was an oof before that was a meme.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I'm fine with like bringing up funny memories. But whenever
it's always in the context of a funny memory, fun being at the time.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the things that whenever we're in Boy Scouts is like, oh, that was fun. But we're not going to be like doing it now or like gut busting laughing about it.
Yeah, like
for the occasional thing we will.
Wet, if you remember that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Sure, it was funny.
It was funny then.
But if you do it now, it's like everyone's like, "What are you talking about, Trevor?"
Yeah, but for us in our little circle, it's funny.
It was very funny. It was very goofy.
Yeah.
Only thing
we were really weird children.
We were weird. We were a bunch of weirdos.
I think that's.
And now I look at the Boy Scouts now, and like it's like half and half. They're weird or not weird. I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah, honestly, I think the only way you can survive in this world is by being a weirdo.
Yeah,
you're either a weirdo or you're unremarkable.
Okay, Trevor. You either live long enough to become the weirdo or die long enough to become the weirdo.
Weird Al.
Oh, I'm gonna also do for one of the D&D characters. I can't wait to be like, in order to crack some few omelets, you must first crack some few eggs. I want you guys to go to this part of the town and like play it like that's just the thing that he says. Apparently, Waterdeep also has like its own slang and terminology.
Really? Cool.
I'm going to ignore it.
Okay.
I don't want to like subject everyone to have to learn how all that stuff works.
It's like Spider-Man 2099. It's like, are you shocking kidding me? Like,
okay, we get it.
We get it. You're in the future. Shocking is a curse word now. Cool.
Apparently, that's funny. I'm gonna have to search that part also. But yeah, I'm gonna ignore it.
No, it's really funny because like whenever they use the character in like kids stuff, they can actually have someone using a sort of curse word.
Like shiitake mushrooms and Spy Kids.
Yes.
Yeah. So I want to watch all the Spy Kids sometime.
Oh,
man, I love Robert Rodriguez.
Even the fourth.
No.
I think we have to.
We'll have to watch it. Yes, that doesn't mean I have to like it.
No, that's the thing.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Probably should.
2016? When was it? 2014?
2016.
It's not the original cast.
No, that they have the 2 original Spy Kids. They appear
as okay.
They appear. I should
as
say
grown-ups, because they're grown-ups at that point.
At that point, yeah.
Okay,
I'm
not
just
Spy
saying,
Kids. They're Spy
adults.
adults.
I'm just saying that they appear.
They're in there. Yeah.
They're in there. They're not the main characters.
They in it. That's fine. Yeah, let's watch that and not enjoy it.
And then Shark Boy and Lava Girl, just for the heck of it.
Poor
Robert Rodriguez and kids movies, like
I forget that he did Spy Kids or not Spy Kids or Shark Boy Lava Girl.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my word.
This is the same man that made
that might
Sin
be
City.
Oh wow. Oh. Yada. Let's make that February. Let's make February like Robert Rodriguez month.
Please.
that viewing party.
Can we?
Yeah, so let's do that at the beginning.
That'd be fun.
Well, we're running out of time, but
yeah. So
yeah, February 2nd. Let's do RoboDog 2. Airborne. RoboDog 2. Up and away.
The cover is what really gets me because it's just the same dog, but
with wings.
Wings on
They put wings on them.
Robot wings, like airplane wings or something. You have no idea how excited I am.
I'm excited to watch it also. I'm excited only because I don't know if it could be any worse. The ratings suggest that it's worse.
Really?
And I don't know how that could be possible. The ratings are like worse than the original was.
That cannot.
It can't. How? How?
Did they get rid of Wallace Shawn?
They probably did.
That's probably why
he got killed at the end of the first one, didn't he?
Did he?
No, he didn't get killed.
See, I don't remember the movie all that well.
I don't either.
So
no.
I was like, wait, really?
No, RoboDog pulled out his Robo gun and shot him. Oh, for that, I want to...
RoboDog is back. This time he's got a shocking gun.
Oh, no, Wallace Shawn. He has AirPods in.
He can't hear us.
He can't hear us.
Oh. Hey, he's taking the Bird Box Challenge. Okay, far enough.
Oh boy, I wanted to do 2 separate videos for RoboDog 2.
2 separate videos.
One is me, like every other YouTube commentator you see, like you see in the suggested area.
Yeah.
Where it's like, do you remember RoboDog 2? Or RoboDog 2 is a shocking mess, or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to make a video like that, 10 minutes long, about that, maybe shorter, talking about how much of a cash grab those 2 films in particular are. Listen, I know RoboDog 2 is going to be a cash grab. I can already tell. But I want to make...
Is it a cash grab if no one goes to see it?
Yes. I want to make a 10-minute video of that, and then I want us to do our regular viewing party.
Gotcha.
To try to get more views to the channel. I want to do that. And I'm going to have to figure out how to do it, but I'm going to do 2 separate videos. One is like, RoboDog 2 is a horrible mess, and I love it, or something like that. And then the second video is the viewing party 7, RoboDog 2.
I honestly cannot wait to see RoboDog 2. The only reason I can think how it's worse than RoboDog 1 is if it's boring and no one is having fun in it.
If nothing's happening?
If nothing is happening, no one's having fun. Like, that's the worst movies, in my opinion. If no one is having fun, no one's laughing, it's all just boring and straight to the point. It's like, can we get this over with?
Yeah.
At least with RoboDog, it was fun to watch.
Start to finish, it's like, what's happening? Well, we were also like making bits the entire time.
It's a good time. Yeah. It's such a good time.
Yeah. So yeah, what to figure it out. We'll probably have to like make less bits and watch the movie more attentively.
That's why Attack of the Clones is like the worst Star Wars movie, while The Phantom Menace is a good time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, Trevor, thank you for coming over and spending this 2 hours with me.
I appreciate it.
Always a fun time. Whenever we're done here, we cut the cameras and the audio. We're gonna make your character a little bit more backstory and be ready for D&D.
Woo!
So excited, but yeah.
Get a load of that dog.
You can't wait for that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got a bunch of fun videos coming out soon.